that thumbs up. There it is. Cloudy as usual, but it's warm out. Got the windows down. Let's hear those Jake brakes. RPMs are high here, but this is a pretty steep hill. And I'm loaded. So by the time I get to the top, I'm probably still gonna have to downshift. Downshift right around 14. When you split the gear, it'll bring it. It keeps it right between 14 and 16. So if I were to downshift there, it would have brought me right up to 16. So that's what I think the sweet spot is on my truck, anywhere between 14 and 1600 RPM. Here's one thing you're gonna have to get used to as a truck driver, especially on roads like this. You're gonna have motherfuckers that are dying to go around you. They'll tailgate you. You'll see them in your mirror. They'll be peeking out, fucking thinking about trying to pass you or not. And this guy is doing all that shit. So we're gonna see if he comes around us or not on this windy 2-lane road. You have to try not to worry about it, but you know, it can be stressful as hell. Like make you feel rushed. You have to try not to let it get to you. It is pretty annoying though. The big thing with me, if you're from like eastern Pennsylvania or New Jersey, you've seen Mascaro trucks. They're red. They pull the same trailers like I do. And they all drive like fucking maniacs. I guarantee you their foot is to the floor all day, every day. Especially in the landfill too. I try to keep my truck nice. I try to keep it clean. This thing's a 2006. It's not perfect, but for a 2006, I think this truck is in pretty good shape. and it looks pretty good for a truck that old. And there's a reason for that, because when I go in the landfill, I do like 8 miles per hour. It's muddy, it's bumpy. They're not paved roads. Those Mascaro guys do like 30 miles an hour in there. And they'll tailgate you all the way up the fucking hill. Oh, and I never mentioned before, I'm a fucking vegan. I started out as a vegetarian. Well, no, it all started out, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago. I cut out all meat except chicken. And then eventually I cut out chicken, you know, all meat. And I was a vegetarian, so I would still eat dairy stuff, cheese, you know, stuff like that. And maybe about 4 years ago, I went full vegan. And I drive my girlfriend nuts with it, because she cooks and, you know, she takes care of me and everything. And I drive her crazy with cooking everything without meat in it. But you know what? She got pretty damn good at it. And I'm sure she hates it, and it's annoying. But I am very, very lucky to have her. She deals with all my bullshit. And I didn't even do it because of any like health reasons or anything like that, like trying to eat healthier, because I definitely don't eat healthy. I'm not too sure what it is. I don't know. I feel like I get in my head sometimes a little bit. Like I'm a crazy animal lover, which is why we have so many animals in our house. Along with Molly finding stray cats and bringing them home. But I'll never turn them away because I love animals. And I think that has a lot to do with like not wanting to eat meat, because I love all animals. I don't know, I just think they're all just innocent creatures, you know. I'm not against anyone that eats meat or anything like that. I'm not that type of vegan that's gonna go out and like protest and shit. And it's also, I don't know, like one day it just like hit me. I was eating and I was looking down at my plate at a piece of meat. I don't know, I think it was like steak or something. I'm pretty sure it was steak. I was looking down at it and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? That's a piece of a dead animal. You know, like I got it in my, I just cut that guy off, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was like, that's a dead animal. That's a part of a dead animal, and I'm fucking eating it. And I think that's the point where it all started. Which is, you know, it's stupid to think about like that. But I'm pretty sure that's how it started. I overthink a lot of shit. And I obsess over a lot of shit. So I was just like, oh my god, that's a dead animal, and I'm fucking eating it. And ever since then, I never went back to meat. And I don't really want to. Sometimes I get very, very close to cheating with like cheese and egg and, you know, like stuff with dairy in it. Oh man, that sucks. Why is this guy stopping? Dude, are you kidding me? Like, you really gotta stop and look? Yeah, let's just stop and stare at the cop with a car pulled over. Oh boy. Oh, man. This guy really fucked me here. Oh, thank you. Thank you for not backing up, you mother. Bakery stuff and cookies and cakes and all that stuff, and Molly actually makes me stuff. They make like fake egg now that's not real egg, and she makes me all sorts of stuff with it, but sometimes it doesn't compare to the real shit. And there's a couple times I've been very close to cheating with dairy stuff, but it hasn't happened yet. And it's the same thing with dairy too, like with getting in my head, like with the meat thing. Like, if you really think about it, milk is disgusting. Like, where it comes from, like it's produced inside of a living thing, and then it's extracted, and then you're drinking it. I'll overthink shit like that. I'll be like, wow, that's fucking really disgusting. And I think when I started overthinking that, that's when I stopped eating anything with dairy, because I got in my fucking head like, man, that's really disgusting. And that's when I went full vegan, and I don't know, I just never went back. But if it makes you feel better, I'm not that type that's like, oh, you eat meat and it's gonna like go out and like protest and stuff like that. Anyone can do what they want. That's just me. That's just how I am. Hear of the YouTuber Vasily Aggie? Dude, he used to make such good trucking vlogs. He doesn't drive a truck anymore, but that's his YouTube channel. Every so often, I don't know how many trucking videos he made. Maybe like 90 trucking vlogs. Dude, they're so good. Every so often, I go onto the playlist. I just start from the beginning, like the first one to the last one. They're old now at this point. They're like 6, 7 years old, most of them. I think some of them might be like 5 years old. But dude, they're just so good. I really wish that guy still drove a truck and he was still doing this. I honestly wish I could make videos as good as he did. Like, they were simple videos and everything. It's just, I don't know, it was just something about them that just made them like so good to me.